Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, CJ. You might know me as Relictus on Spell Table. And today we are going to be playing our first ever live stream episode of Pull Your Deck Out. So I am going to be playing with Zuladoc, the Void Gorger. And if you haven't seen the last video that I posted, I showed you guys how to make your own proxy cards. I'll put a link to it up here somewhere. But yeah, so today we will be playing with all of these beautifully printed proxies. And look at these guys. If you haven't checked out the other video yet, then go ahead and check that out. But without any further delay, let's get into our game. It's a very action-packed game. So you're going to see the Eldrazi pop off pretty good. So make sure you watch to the end. And I'll see you guys on Spell Table.
I think I'm going to keep this one. Yeah, it's alright.
I got a mulligan. Not enough land in that one.
I will keep this.
Well, that's not any better, but I guess I'll take it. Man, that's rough. Okay.
Alright, we all good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep, good.
Yeah.
We're on it. I'll untap, upkeep, and drop. I will shock in a Temple Garden, take the 2. I'll tap that Temple Garden for a Hardened Scales and pass.
Draw. Dismal backwater tapped. Gain a life and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Pass.
Alright. Draw for turn. I'll play Princess Cave. Tap for Mana Vault. And pass.
Alright, roll. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Forest, tap 2, and Farseek, pass.
Tap. Draw. I'll put down a River of Tears. I'll tap 2 for a Demir Signet, and I'll pass.
Draw for turn. Man, this is going to be a horrible game for me. Land for turn, pay 2 for Lightning Greaves, and then I will pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Play a Labyrinth of Scophos for land. I'll tap for 3, 4, 5. Gilded Lotus. And pass.
Put down a Darkwater Catacombs. I'll tap 4 for Lazav, and I'll pass.
Pass turn.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Untap. I'll take 1 from Mana Vault during my upkeep. Draw. Whoa. Draw. I'll play Mystifying Maze for land. I'll tap 6. I'll play Zuladoc. And then I'll pass.
Oh, don't.
Zuladoc.
I'm pretty sure I shuffled my hand in, so
Oh, dang.
it should be turn 3 or is it turn 4?
It's turn 4.
It's turn 4. I mean, I can just draw 4. That's
Yeah, just
I
draw
feel
4
like-
cards.
Yeah, that's
It's all
fine.
good.
alright. My fault, y'all.
Casual game.
I liked my other cards better, but alright. Untap. I have 4 cards. I can only cast one of them, but I don't think I want to. I will pass.
Plain Island. I'll tap the island to basic land cycle and Ash Barrens. And then I'll tap 2 for a White Elf Precinct 6. Or I'll wait till basic land cycle this till the End of my turn. He's a 1/1. He gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your opponent's graveyard. And I'll swing 3 at Swagadactyl, Commander.
3 it is, Commander. Got it.
And then I will basic land cycle Nash Barons and pass. I'll put a swamp in my hand.
Pay 3 for Pyrean Eagle. Equip the Greaves to him. And pass.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. I will pay the 4 to untap Mana-Vault. And then I will draw. Play a Sanctum of Ugin for my land. Let's see here. I'll tap 3. I'll play a Cloud Key. And I'll choose artifacts, get reduced by 1. And then I'll move to combat after that. Swag. I'll swing at you for 7.
Man.
7 commander.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take it. No blocks.
Alright. And then I'll move to end step. If there's no response, I'll pass.
I pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a swamp. I'll tap 2 for a Deadly Dispute. It's additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. I'll sacrifice the White of Precinct 6, and then I'll draw 2 cards and create a treasure.
Okay.
1, 2, treasure. Tap 4, sacrifice the treasure, and play Sir Conrad.
Ooh, he's going to be copying our creatures from our graveyards. Whoa.
And I'll swing Sir Conrad at M2 for 3. Or Lazov, sorry, for 3.
Okay. I'll just take 3, Commander.
Okay, and I'll pass.
Tap upkeep. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Pay 4. Solemn Simulacrum. I'm going to search for a basic and pass.
In response to your end step,
Okay.
I'm going to tap a white, and I'm going to sword Zuladoc.
Ooh, good move. Okay. I will choose to put him in the command zone. Alright.
You gain 7.
I do. Okay, cool. Alright, untap. Upkeep, no upkeep. Alright, draw. Play Soul Ring. Tap for 2, Rings of Bright Hearth. I guess I'll attempt to cast my commander again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright. I'll put him back out. And I'll pass.
I pass.
Put down a Dross Pits tapped. I'll tap 2 for a House Guild Mage. It's a 2/2. You can pay 1 blue, tap him. Target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. 2 black, tap, surveil 2. I'll swing a 5/4 at Relictus and Lazov at Droid again.
Yep, I'll take the 5.
I'll take the 3.
And I'll pass.
Pay 1. Cast Authority of the Consuls. Creatures my opponent's control enter tapped, and whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, I gain 1 life. I will pay 3 for Teferi, Time Raveler. Opponents can only cast spells anytime they could cast a sorcery. I'm going to go ahead and down take them to 1. And we're going to return Zuladoc to your hand.
Alright.
And then I draw a card. Pay 1 for Soul Guide Lantern. ETB, exile target card from a graveyard. Whatever you got in your whatever creature you got in your graveyard, just go ahead and exile it.
I have a White of Precinct 6. Exile it?
Sure. Yeah,
Alright.
exile it. And then pass.
Untap. Let's see here. Do I want to pay for the mana vault? I guess. Yeah, I'll just pay for it. Untap that. Draw. Play land. Oh, attempt to cast Suladoc.
We can only play spells at sorcery speed, so he's safe.
Oh yeah.
Ulamog,
Oh, it's true. Wow.
Ah,
Kozilek.
that
Yeah,
ranges
that's
my
pretty
turn.
terrible. We should kill that thing immediately.
Mm, yeah. Or we could kill Zuladoc. Again. Alright, I'm going to pass after that.
I think
Sometimes
Zuludok's
I'd
taken
keep-
enough punishment.
Draw. Wow, a spell that I can play, but it
Ulamog.
really doesn't do anything. I'm gonna tap 3. And cast Garrick's Uprising and pass.
Play Command Tower. Tap. 6. For a Vein Ripper, flying 6/5, ward, sacrifice a creature. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And I will swing a 5/4 and a 2/2 at Teferi.
I will block them both. Do you either have trample or flying?
They do not.
Yeah. So it's a what was it? What were the power tougnesses?
5/4 and a 2/2.
So the 2/2 will get blocked by the Empyrean Eagle.
Okay.
And the other one by the Solemn Simulacrum. I'll draw a card when it dies.
Okay, and then 2 creatures hit the graveyard, so everybody will lose 2 life. Oh, and then I'll have Relictus. You can lose 4 life, and I'll gain 4 life.
Alright.
Then I shall pass.
Land for turn.
Oh, he's tapped, sorry. And you should have gained a life, Swagadactyl.
Oh, okay. From what?
Vein Ripper coming in, and your Authority of the Consuls.
Oh, thank you. Right.
Yeah.
That's a rad card. I'm gonna first of all uptick to fairy, so until my next turn I can cast sorceries as though they had flash. Then I'm going to pay 4 for Supreme Verdict. Destroy all creatures.
Mm. So
Alright.
Vein Ripper will see 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures
5.
die. And then how many creatures died total?
I had one.
I had
I
one.
had 3. Okay, so everybody will lose 4 life. And then I have 4 triggers on Vein Ripper. Oh,
What's the Vein Ripper triggers? What does it do?
whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life.
Right.
I'll do 1 trigger to each of you, and then an extra 1 to Swagadactyl, and I'll gain
Gotcha.
8 life.
Okay. I'm going to tap and sack the Soul Guide Lantern to exile each opponent's graveyard.
Ooh, good move.
Then I will pay 2 for Charming Prince. ETB, I gain 3 life. And attach the Greaves to the Prince. Swing at Jesus for 2.
2.
Then I will pass.
Alright, untap. I'll draw for turn. Let's see here. Okay, what do we got? I guess I'm not gonna cast Zuladoc again because nobody wants him out. So we'll just do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Emrakul.
and we'll cast
What the fuck
Kozilek's
is
the
that
Great
thing?
Distortion.
Kozilek.
Yeah, if you're within 7 cards in hand, draw cards. You go to
Enters
different.
tapped.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's tapped. Okay. So I only have 3, so I'm gonna draw 4.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play my land for turn. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah. And then, do artifacts come in tapped or just creatures?
Just creatures.
Hmm. Okay.
If it's an artifact creature, it would come in tap.
Yeah. We'll do a thought vessel with my cost reduction. And I think that's all I can do for my turn. So I'm gonna pass.
Wow. I'll play a command tower.
Hell yeah, brother.
Now, which one of these spells do I want to cast first? In order to try to stop Teferi from getting bigger, we're going to tap 6. And I'm going to cast Vorinclex Monstrate Raider.
Mm. Yeah.
Enters tapped, I gain 1.
Aha. Pass the turn.
I'll put down a hidden cataract.
I will draw a card from Garrick. Sorry. Forgot that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll tap 4 for a Clever Impersonator. You may have Clever Impersonator enter the battlefield as a copy of any non-land permanent on the battlefield. I have it enter as a copy of Kozilek. And then I'll tap 3 for a Trepanation Blade. Whenever equipped creature attacks, defending player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card. The creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each card revealed this way. That player puts the revealed cards into his or her graveyard. Equip 2. Pass.
I'm going to uptick Teferi again.
It'll stay at 2, but the ability will resolve. Because of Vorinclex. You're putting a counter on something, it halves it to 0.5.
Sorry, what was that?
Vorinclex sees the counter being put on it, and it halves it. So it's going to be a half counter, which resolves in nothing.
Which is
Oh,
Yeah,
so I won't get the counter. Got you. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't get
What's
the counter, but you get the ability.
What's the card that does it?
Vorinclex Monstrous Raider.
It's creature.
Okay, so that's what he was saying. Right, got you. Okay. Thank you. So counters are not a thing. Got it.
Any kind of counters, 1/1 counters, loyalty counters.
Well, in that case, hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna pay 5 for don't move, destroy all tapped creatures
Oh, Jesus.
until my next turn. Whenever a creature becomes tapped, destroy it.
Well, damn.
Until your next turn, if a creature becomes tapped.
Yeah,
Destroy
but since
it.
they come in tapped, it wouldn't affect them.
It would not. That's true. Yes, that's not becoming tapped. That's entering tapped. So yeah.
Boy.
Combat. Man, you guys are all picking on me when I was asked out at the beginning. I ain't no bully. Swing it, Jesus for 2, and then pass.
Take 2.
Crazy. All right. Can't keep any creatures out today.
Yeah, the creatures are not being loved on.
All I have is creature damage, and I just can't keep them out today.
That's kind of my deck as well. I just haven't been able to draw any.
All right, so we'll try another thing. See if this will work. I'll play a land for turn, Treasure Vault. So we'll do 3, 4. Actually, I'll just use these guys. I'll pay. I only need to pay. I'll use that last. I'll just need to pay 5 because of my cost reduction. Echoes of Eternity.
Triggered ability of a color spell you control or another colorless permanent you control triggers. That ability triggers an additional time. Whenever you cast a color spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Oof.
And then
Wow.
we'll do 3 for 5. We'll do Worm Coil Engine. So it'll make a copy of that. Just use this guy. Pay 2 for a Metal Worker. And to copy that guy. So I'll just do this here. It's a Metal Worker.
Oh, so creatures are
Do
still
these
entering
still
tapped.
come into play tap?
Yeah, they do. How many creatures enter?
4.
Okay, I gain 4.
And I will pass.
I feel like there's one obvious thing that I should do here.
Board wipe.
Yeah. But yeah. Playing one creature spell is not nearly as profitable. So I'm gonna tap 2 white and 4 colorless, and I'm gonna cast Austere Command. I'm going to choose to destroy all artifacts and
Obvious choice.
all creatures mana value 3 or less, because I believe all your creatures are tokens.
Except the
Also
Wormcoil Engine.
aren't artifacts, because your artifact creatures die.
Oh, these are gonna be
that's
dead,
true, yeah. Man, it's a good play.
No.
That's okay. Hey, I'm good, man. I'm used to it. Nobody wants my creatures out. It's cool.
Well, it also got rid of the little sword that mills us. I unfortunately didn't want to get rid of your enchantment because I only have 2 enchantments on the field. It also got rid of the lightning greaves.
Yep, it's gone.
Yes, it was targeted, but it also hit everyone else. I pass.
Alright,
Uh,
that's good. I still have land, so I'm not that mad at it.
Just wait till my Armageddon.
draw.
Yeah. Yeah. Then, well, that'll really screw me over with no mana rocks and no land.
So we're gonna kill him.
Armageddon's red, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Also, if anyone ever played Armageddon on spell table, I'm just
Ulamog.
leaving.
Yeah.
But what do we got?
I'll tap 3 for a Pilfered Plans. Target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Draw 2 cards. I'll choose Swag. I'll draw 2.
1, and there is 2.
2.
And this game is going sideways real quick.
That's a little salty, huh?
I don't think it's salty. It's just like we're playing some crazy.
Kozilek.
1, 2, 3 for Lazov, Familiar Stranger. He's a 1/4. Whenever you commit a crime, put a +1/+1 counter on Lazov, Familiar Stranger. Then you may exile a card from a graveyard. If a creature card was exiled this way, you may have Lazov become a copy of that card until end of turn. This ability only triggers only once each turn.
Okay.
And then I shall pass.
Okay, I'll pay 1 and cast High Tide. Then I will, so Islands give me 2 blue. Add 4 blue to the mana pool plus 3 white. 7 floating. Use 4 for Nico. ETB create 2 shards. 3 floating. There we go. Shard. 2 of them. The other 3 will be used to cast Soul Herder. Yeah, kind of a waste of a High Tide just to give myself an additional mana, but oh well, I needed it. So I'm gonna move to my end step, trigger Soul Herder. It's gonna blink Nico and get 2 more shards. The Soul Herder gets a +1 counter. And I forgot to do Teferi, but that's alright. Pass.
Alright. Now, back to where I was last turn. Let's start over. With no mana rocks. See if we can do anything. See if we can do anything here. I got 6, 7 land. Alright. Draw for turn. Ooh, another land. Deserted Temple. 8. So now I have 8. See if I can do anything at all here. We'll pay 2 for activate Thespian Stage. I'm going to make it a copy of Treasure Vault. So it is now also a Treasure Vault. And
It has to tap. It has to tap to become a copy, though. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta tap it. So, and that's my turn. So I'm gonna pass. Boom.
And draw. That's a fun card. I'm gonna cast that card. Tap a white, and I'm going to Enlighten Tutor.
Nice.
Search for artifact or enchantment. I don't really know what I want here. I forget that I have artifact creatures. That would be beneficial.
When did they reprint Enlightened Tutor? That's a trip.
That's a well, like one of my 2 proxies in this deck. It's a fake.
Oh, okay.
There it is. I'm gonna get Cathar's Crusade to the top. I will tap a white, and then 3 colorless. Fuck it, 5 colorless. And I will cast Macias of Lunark. He's going to enter with 5 on 1 counters. Or sorry, no,
6.
4. And then it will be additional to 5. So it'll enter with 5, which will trigger Garrick's, which I will draw a card. And I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna flash in Nowhere to Run.
You can only play spells when you can play sorcery.
Oh,
Zuladoc.
Whoa, that's still out?
Yeah, it's a fairy still out.
Oh my goodness. Why didn't you destroy that guy yet?
I'm going to tap 2 for a Feed the Swarm, and I will destroy the Authority of the Consuls and lose 1 life. Then I will tap. Because I committed a crime, I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Lazav. And I will not exile anything. Tap 2 for a Nowhere to Run. When Nowhere to Run enters target creature and opponent controls gets -3 until end of turn. I will choose the Soul Herder.
So what happens? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
He gets -3 until end of turn.
Okay, got you.
And then creatures your opponents control can be the targets of spells and abilities as though they didn't have hexproof and ward abilities if those creatures don't trigger.
Huh. That's cool.
Pretty nasty.
Then I'll tap 1, 2, 3 for a Bloodline Culling to give Nico -5/-5 until end of turn.
Alright.
Another counter on Lazav.
I gotta say, I deserved all of that.
And then I will swing 3 it to Fairy.
Damn.
Did that get rid of the sorcery?
Definitely deserve
speed
that too.
Thing.
The
Yeah.
Authority of the Consuls, yeah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember
it's
which
all
card
gone.
was doing that.
Everything.
No,
And
Teferi was the
I will
sorcery, and Authority of the Consoles was the tapped creature.
Oh, okay, cool. Now we can start the game over. We can start playing normal Magic again.
I've got some more board wipes, don't worry.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
my
brother.
goodness.
Play 'em.
Draw for
Sir,
turn.
no.
I won't let you down.
I'm not going to complain. I mean, I got to build my mana rocks back up.
Let's see. I'm gonna pay 6 to cast Nico with attacks, 2 more shards, pass turn.
Alright, I will untap my land. And then I will draw and hopefully be able to do something. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still can't cast my commander. He's 10 now. Okay. So, I'll pay 4 for a Thran Dynamo.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And I'm going to copy it with Echoes of Eternity. Make a copy. I'm going to use a proxy Black Lotus for the copy.
What? How do you just have a raw dog Black Lotus chilling?
Yeah.
Don't even have a sleeve on that?
Oh no,
button?
it's
got
clear
a
sleeves.
penny sleeve. But yeah, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna attempt to cast my commander for 10. That's how many times have I cast him today? 4? I think that's the
I
fourth
think that's
time.
like at least the 4th time. Yeah.
Yeah.
One time it was in my hand, but there we go. I'm gonna do that, and we'll see if it sticks this time. Then I'll go to end step and pass.
Wouldn't it be 12 for him then?
No, because he went to my hand one time. He didn't go to the command zone.
There was the source,
Right, got you.
the board wipe, and then the bounce to
Are
hand.
you're not gonna cascade or what?
No, it's only from.
Only other colors
Oh,
spells from his
got you.
hand.
Colorless spells you cast from your hand. Oh, got you. Wow, that's rad.
I will play a Idyllic Grange as my land for turn. I don't control 3 planes, so it will enter tapped. God, I don't know what I want to do. Sequencing. Zuladoc's out.
Yes. Would you like to kill him again?
No,
for
no,
it.
no. I'll let you have them.
He's used to it.
I'm gonna tap 2 white, and then tap 3, and I will cast Cathar's Crusade.
What's that do?
Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
Nice.
Play a swamp. I'll tap 2 to sacrifice the draw pits and draw a card. I'll tap 5. For a Puppeteer click, 3/2 flying. When Puppeteer click enters the battlefield, put target creature card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste, and at the beginning of your end step, exile it. The trigger, I will put a +1 on Lazav, and I will exile Kozilek and have Lazav become a copy of him.
Okay, I also have a Wormcoil Engine if you want that.
Yeah, the Puppeteer click is going to bring the Wormcoil Engine onto the battlefield under my control for this turn.
And then it gets exiled after your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll put Kozilek's exiled.
Mhm.
You're ruining my next turn.
And I'll swing a Kozilek's a 12/12.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll swing a 15/19 Kozilek at Swag, and then the Wormcoil Engine at you, Relictus.
Okay, I'll block with I'll block with Nico. Is there trample or flying or anything?
He's got Menace.
Oh, menace. Okay, so 15.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'll take 6. You gain 6. That's brutal. Getting lifelink off my own creature.
I'll go to my end step, exile this, and pass.
Oh yeah, when it died I should have created those creature tokens, but I forgot. Oh well. That was a long time ago.
Okay,
We probably
I will
would have gotten
pay-
board wiped again anyway. I'll just...
I will pay 6 for Valkyrie Harbinger. So
Click.
4/5 flying lifelink at the beginning of each end step. If you gain 4 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. And then I'll pass.
Okay, we will untap. And then draw. Okay, so let's see, I have a creature and artifacts. So I'm going to get a discount on this guy. We're going to tap for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I will attempt to cast Emrakul, the Promised End. Okay, that gets a discount for each different card in my different type of card in my graveyard. And when I cast it, I choose a player. I take control of their turn on their next turn, and then they get to take another turn after I take their turn.
Nice.
And it's got flying, trample, protection from instants.
Is that so? You choose it when it enters. You choose that.
When it enters, I choose it. Yeah, but I don't take control until that player's next turn.
So
Which
who are you
chemical
choosing?
is that?
Emrakul, the Promised End.
All right, thank you.
Which player are you choosing?
I haven't chose one yet.
Oh.
But let's see here. I don't know. It's hard choosing players when you're on spell table because it's hard to see all their cards all at once. I'm gonna go with I'll just go with Jesus Freak. You can. I'll take control of your turn and then you'll get another one after that. So.
Cool.
And then I have to cascade twice off of this, but it's gonna be 4 times because the triggered ability is doubled.
Jesus.
And then I would make a copy of that, but it's legendary, so I'll do. It has to be 12 or less. There's a Eye of Vecna for 1, a land, another land. That's artifact. Okay, Chroma's
Isn't that
Memorial.
that's saga? Isn't that a saga, not a land?
No, it's a land. It's a
It's
land.
an enchantment land.
Oh,
Okay, and these will go to the bottom of my library after. So Chroma's Memorial. So my creatures I control have flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, protection from black and red.
So as much as I hate to tell you this, you still get to have 2 more
Yeah.
cascades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lands don't count.
Yeah, lands don't count.
Yeah, the lands don't
Oh,
count.
God.
This is 10, so it's Spawn Sire of Ulamog. It creates little token guys. And Palantir of Orthonk.
Damn, a lot of legendaries in that deck, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. So these will go back to the bottom.
Pay 20, cast any number of Eldrazi cards you own from outside the game without paying for their mana costs.
What the hell?
fuck
That's
is that?
crazy. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it only works if you have like a. Oops, I'm not even clicked on my screen for some
A
reason.
sideboard or
control.
something.
Yeah, it's like if you have a sideboard, but Commander doesn't have one. So, okay. So after all that, let's make sure I didn't miss any triggers.
Oh, so when a spell says from outside the game, that refers to your sideboard, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
that's. Yeah, if
Or
you could just
exile-
pick any
exile
card in your
card?
collection, that would be crazy.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
really understood that one. So yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so my creatures all have haste now because of this. So I could attack with this
Oh, God.
guy. Let me move some of this stuff. And
And you wonder why we didn't want Zuladoc on the field.
Right.
yeah, I was wondering, but now I get it. All right, so I'm just gonna try to make this game go a little quicker and just swing everything at somebody.
I'll jump on that grenade. I won't block. Go ahead, take me out.
Okay.
Don't even have to send everything you got at me. Just a couple do it.
Yeah, I'll send the 13 and my Spawn Sire, which is 7.
Cool. No blocks.
There you go. It's 20. Boom. GG's. And then I have an end step thing. So,
I think I'll stick around. I kind of want to see how this ends.
alright. Cool. My end step, I have to put an influence counter on this guy.
Oh, your creatures also have vigilance.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out. I just used to doing that. Alright, so I can scry 2, then target opponent, which I will choose, can have me draw a card, or if that player doesn't, I mill X, where X is the number of counters. So I'll just scry 2 real quick. Okay. And then I will put them down. So I'll just go in turn order. Jesus, you want me to draw or mill them, and you take the damage of the casting cost.
You could go ahead and draw.
No.
I'll draw 1. Nobody wants Eldrazi damage.
Yeah, right.
I think that's
Well,
it for that.
At 54, I feel like one instant ago.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll go ahead and pass now.
Alright, I'll untap.
Oh, I have to double these because I cast them from Cascade.
Do you have copies of all of them?
Yeah, so I do have to do the Scry 2 thing again real quick if you don't mind. So I'll just go to Drode.
Me. If I was at 54, I'd say absolutely mill it, but oh,
Kozilek.
mill it.
You know what? Alright, you take 2 from Swiftfoot Boots. Lucky.
That's not so bad.
I want to tap 7. And I will cast Avenger of Zendikar.
Oh,
If
shoot.
that resolves.
And I forgot to do this one, sorry. I have to take 4 from Eye of Vecna. I did it out of order, but it's kind of too late. It's not a choice.
If that resolves, I'll make 7 plants. I looked it up before I did this, and
Yeah.
if it sounds good with everyone, I will essentially trigger the stack to like choose once Avenger enters to choose to either make the plants first or trigger Cathar's Crusade first. I'll trigger for the plants to enter at the same time as Avenger of Zendikar, and then Cathar's will see 8 creatures entering. So each creature I control that is on the battlefield at the moment will get 8 1/1 counters, which will
Dang.
go up to 9 from Hardened Scales.
That's crazy.
So that will make Nicaeus a 14. I will play a forest in my land for turn. Trigger on Avenger's Indicar, landfall trigger. Each of my plant tokens will get 2 more 1/1 counters. And then I will tap Nicaeus, remove a counter, and put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
Mhm.
And with that, I will go to clean up and pass the turn.
Okay, am I taking your turn?
Oh yeah.
I picked
So,
you, right?
untap.
And I missed another trigger because it says when you cast this, I was supposed
Oh,
to
so
pick.
it's another trigger, so you pick 2 people?
Yeah, but we'll skip it. I already messed it up.
Okay.
I missed a bunch of triggers.
So you got an exotic orchard.
It's a land. I'll play the land for turn.
Okay. What a guy.
Yep,
You
there
could
you go.
sacrifice this land to discover 4. You could swing my creatures to death. Yeah, and he's got persist, so when he dies, he'll come back with a -1/-1 counter on him.
Okay, sure. We'll swing your creatures at me. I'll block them both with these 2 guys because I got 2 of him from Cascade.
Okay.
He's not
Now you
legendary.
can put target creature card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Against haste, at the beginning of your next end step, exile it. You can pay
Discover.
5 to sacrifice Hidden Cataract to discover 4.
Yeah, we can do that.
Does it matter? Do you care which lands?
I'll let you pick.
Okay. 5. Sacrifice this. We'll discover 4. Painful Conjury. Nope, that's 5. Land.
Emrakul.
Oh, Ruin Crab. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards.
Oh, okay. Well, I will put it in your hand, and you can decide if you want to cast it next turn.
Okay.
Okay. So then, I guess that's it. I'll let you take your regular turn now.
All right.
I don't think that did too much damage to you.
Nah, if I had a sack out later, shouldn't crazy.
You got some extra cards, if anything else.
Yeah, appreciate you. I will draw. Oof. I'll tap it. Set blue for the Ruin Crab. I'll swing the Puppeteer Clip. It doesn't even matter at anybody. I'll swing it at Drode. Oh, he's got flying, so I guess you'll take 2. Or does it Avenger of Zendikar have reach?
Nope, I'll take 3.
No, it's just 2. He's got a -1/-1 counter.
Zuladoc.
That's not what I want to do.
Ulamog.
Well, I guess I'll just pass.
Alright. Untap. And during my upkeep, nothing. And I will draw for turn. Play Urza's Workshop for land. Do I have another Urza's land? Yeah. So it'll tap for 2. So I have this guy here. Urza's Cave.
Kozilek.
That's flying. Oh,
Oh yeah.
I didn't know it was flying.
Mine
Yeah,
flying,
no,
first
one.
strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. And protection from black and red. Okay, and then I will, let's see. I'll just do this one here. We'll do 6 for Conduit of Ruin. So when I cast him, I can search my library for a colorless creature with converted mana cost 7 or greater, reveal it, and then shuffle, put the card on top of my library.
So you get to that twice? Oh no, because the copy's not a cast.
When you cast. So yeah, I would get to do that twice.
No, because the copy doesn't count as a cast. No.
No, the
You're just
trigger.
reading it,
The
okay.
trigger gets
Oh,
doubled.
it's a trigger.
Emmercool.
That thing's
Doubles the
crazy.
trigger and the
Echoes of
spells.
Eternity is wild.
I know, it's crazy. I just put
Zuladoc.
so it's tripping me up a little bit.
But
But it doesn't get because
Ulamog.
it's 7 less.
hmm
So I'll just search for 2.
But you will have 2 Conduit of Ruins, correct?
Yes.
Or you should have 2 Sponsires, right, as well?
Yeah, I put it.
Oh, is that why that little dice?
I
only-
forgot that I made 2, so I only attacked with
Yeah.
1 the last turn.
Yeah.
So the first one's gonna be Ulamog, the Defiler,
That's so gross.
and then Emrakul, the World Anew. If it's triggered, do I put the 1 on top and then search again and then shuffle again? Because the trigger is to search
Oh,
for
sure.
it, shuffle it. So I'll just grab
sure.
1 because
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
put that on top.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so there we go. And then I have 2 of that guy. 2 of him. And how much mana do I have left? Not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I can do 1 more.
Oh, you're just gonna cascade into it.
I'll just
Goddamn.
tap for 10. Well, I don't know if I'll cascade into it. I think I just put it in the middle of the library. Wait, that was 10. I only need 9.
Although if you cascade the card you want on top, it has to be.
Oh, yeah, that one I will. The other one is gone somewhere.
How would you put Ulamog on top?
Yeah. Artisan of Kozilek. This one's the one that returns a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Mm.
The only thing I have is a metal worker in here, so. Oh, this is gonna get nasty. I've never played this with Echoes of Eternity, so it's really,
Pretty wild.
really crazy. So we got Ulamog. No, he's 10,
Well, isn't it-
so actually I don't get
Yeah,
him.
10 or less, you won't get it.
Oh, I lose the card that I picked. Why did I do that to myself? That's 11. 9. It has to be 8 or less. So this is. We got Bane of
I
Balagad.
like that.
When it attacks, exile 2 permanents. So it's like Annihilator 2.
But worse.
Is it worse? It's the same, I think.
No,
I mean, if
'cause
you can recur from the
Annihilator-
graveyard.
No, Annihilator. Doesn't Annihilator exile or no?
No, it's
Mm-mm.
sacrifice.
Oh, you're right. It is sacrifice. Okay, so that's 1. We got a Sculpting Steel. So, copies an artifact. I'll just copy the Thran Dynamo again. All is dust.
oh,
Zuladoc.
Yeah, we'll play that.
that's all colorless creatures, right?
All permanents.
All colorless permanents.
Oh,
And then an Unwinding Clock.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think you got this one, dog.
I think so. I'll
yeah,
play this
from-
turn out.
from
and-
Memorial out.
yeah.
That's so much damage.
Is that a precon, that Zuladoc deck?
No.
So Zuladoc is at the helm of a precon, but that definitely is not the precon.
I just made this from scratch. But
This recon
Zuludoc's
is very strong, though.
Zuludoc's pretty good.
Let's
So
say.
yeah, I'll just swing everything at everybody,
Everyone?
I guess.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Oh man, that was crazy though.
Oh no, this would have saved me. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, GG's guys.
Yeah, good game, guys.
You go.
You guys have a good night.
Alright, you
You
too.
go.